you're having trouble with your chipping, there's probably 3 or 4 reasons that it's an issue for you. A lot of times what I see with golfers is we get a little bit too steep, too much up and down, which causes us to dig into the ground. Sometimes we use our right hand a little too much. Our left hand breaks down and the club head goes racing by the hands. Your path might be a little too much inside and out, which can tend to make you hit behind the ball. And then it can be a mental issue too, especially this time of year we start getting some tight lies around the green. But I want to give you a good visual for chipping. I really feel like if you've ever painted before, then your short game is going to get a lot better because it's really the same concept. With a paintbrush in my hand, what I want to try to do is I want to just brush a line to the target on the grass. So you'll notice to paint, I've got to pull the paintbrush with my lead hand. It would look something like that. You see how my lead wrist is flat and I'm able to get those bristles to bend and I can put a little paint on the ground. That would mean my right wrist would have to be bent. That's the only way I can paint. I can push the brush this direction with my right hand. So it's kind of a push and a pull situation. In other words, when I'm up here painting, I would never pick the paintbrush up and slap it into the ground, nor would I just kind of slap paint like that. It's going to be a brush stroke, real simple. Doesn't have to be very big. But that's what we want to feel when we're chipping. It's like a brush stroke. So what I would like to do here is just basically put my paintbrush next to my 7-iron, make my setup, and that's all I'm visualizing here is I'm going to paint a line on the grass. I end up hitting a very solid chip shot. So I hope that visual works for you. I know it's worked for me. It's really helped my short game. But the mechanics of it are really pretty simple too. If you don't have a paintbrush there at the end of a shaft, there's a lot of training aids on the market you can use to kind of help your left wrist stay firm. Just bring a little plastic cone, put it under your wristwatch. That way your left wrist can't break down. And now with the visual of the paintbrush and my left wrist being in a little bit flatter position, I can hit a successful chip shot. So give these 2 items a try, and if I can help you with this or any other part of your game, please let me know.